Welcome to MeatballCraft, episode 58. Today, I think it's time we go to Gallifrey. Now we have the Eye of Gallifrey, we need to go to the actual Gallifrey. And to do that, it's pretty simple. Compared to some things we've done before, we can make quite a lot of this already. We've already got Sacred Cinders fruit. I don't know about this paper. We obtained from the summon of the gatekeeper. So we might need to do summon of the gatekeeper. What's that? This? Okay, we're going to need to do this first, so that could be a little tricky, but we'll get that sorted. We also need some optical event horizons, so I've programmed them in. We only need 4. We can maybe make them. Oh, there's a few odds and bits and bobs that we don't have. Oh yeah, but apart from like a bit of dark blue matter, we should be fine. Now, to be able to get the Gallifrey Warper, like I said before, we need the summon of the undead gatekeeper, and that's completely fine. I think this should be fine. I haven't looked at this before, but that seems fairly normal. I don't know if I'm meant to know the answer to this or not. It's shown me, so whatever. We need the ultimate stew anyway, so to make the ultimate stew, now that we've programmed it in, we need 4. What sort of things do we need? Well, quite a few things that we don't have, so I need to work on making sure that we have all of these. I think we can get the disgusting omelette fairly easily now as well, so... Oh, some of these have EMC as well, so hopefully not too difficult. An easier way for us to get tomatoes, which is required for the radioactive nachos, is apparently from a frost, which I think actually, it says any biome, but I think it spawns in cold places, so we'll have a little look around and see if we can find one. And there we go, we have one. I can actually get the lasso out. And there we go, now we're getting infinite tomatoes. For one of the meals, the Righteous Jambalaya, we need lots of plant material, which actually the easiest way to make it is through a soul accumulator. All we need is a broken spawner and some rock snot pearls, which I think we actually have. Yeah, we've got loads of rock snot pearls. And some essence, which is easy to make. We just need some condensed essence and some fruit juice, which is just squeezing fruit in a mechanical squeezer. So all of that's really easy, or in a forestry thing. Probably that's faster, and we just need to make it. So I don't quite know how easy this will be. That's a little more annoying, trying to make the casing, because we'll need some soul vials. But once we have that, I mean, I don't know how much of these we'll ever need. Do we need this for anything else? We need it to make these, which is used to make this, which is... Wait, that was wrong. Hypergrowth. Well, that hypergrowth thing might actually be useful. It grows seeds really fast with hot spring water, so the best thing will be to make powered spawners for all of these things, if I remember where they are. What's a death crix? No idea. We will make powered spawners for each of them so we can make the mermatite casing more easily, and we will also need a soul vial for Rammerhead so that we can make the broken spawner. I've been out and I've collected one of each of the monsters that we need, so now all I need to do is apply them to powered spawners using a soul binder, and there's one here, so we'll just do it like this. That's not how you do it. We will need to make some actual spawners. I don't know if we have any actually. Spawner. Just these ones. I don't think those ones count, so we're going to have to make some zombie. Should be able to make a zombie spawner. That we'll ever be able to find a good old zombie spawner, but we'll see. Turns out I had never killed the Hydra before, so I've had to come back to Hathor, I think this is, to kill a couple of Hydras to be able to get their fangs, to be able to make some DML things such as that. So yeah. I just can't believe I'd never done that before. I guess it was just because you have to have them on fire, and I was just struggling with that, but there we go. Now all we need to do is combine each powered spawner with a broken spawner, which shouldn't be too difficult. We've got plenty of levels, and this will make it easier for us to get soul vials for various different things. I'm going to need 11 of each, so I've just set the spawners to capture mode, and I'll put 11 soul vials in each, and we should be good. And this is our soul accumulator. I just need to set up a couple of bits and bobs to fully automate it, but it should be fairly easy. So I have now set up the soul accumulator, and it was fairly easy to do. So we have a couple of systems. First, we need to make liquid essence, and the best way to do that is through the experienced bee, who produces the condensed essence, which goes into a melter and is melted into normal essence and put into the machine. For fruit juice, I managed to get a papaya by putting the papaya sapling in a greenhouse thing. This goes into a mechanical squeezer and just makes fruit juice, which just goes into the system nice and easily. Rocks, not pearls, I am just getting out of the system since we were already making them. And the last most complicated bit is the ramahide spawner, but it's actually not too bad. So I've got 2 simulation chambers with mother void walkers in, making spawner shards. This goes into a crafter with hydrofangs. The hydrofangs aren't actually used up in the recipe. I thought they were, which is why we have 2 of these, but that's fine. This is then crafted into zombie broken spawners. We have a ramahide powered spawner here, which captures souls in the soul vial. This goes into a soul binder with the zombie spawner, which transfers it into a rammerhead spawner, which then goes into the machine. It's not running because I haven't put the output in yet. The only thing that I would mention is that I'm using the essence from over here, but it has to be liquid XP instead, so I've just got a fluid dictionary converter here, converting it into liquid XP, so it works fine. It's a little slow, but I mean, you produce a stack of a lot of different plants each time, so it should be good. And now we've done that, we should be able to make as much righteous jambalaya as we want, apart from the fact that I ran out of tomatoes because they're in a dank. I should now be able to make 5 ultimate stews, and we're making 5 so I can eat one. Perfect. So hopefully that works pretty well. Yeah, ultimate stew. Perfect. Oh, we got 8. Okay, well, we'll chomp one and we'll save 4 for the crafting recipe. We have almost everything that we want to be able to make the summon of the undead gatekeeper, but we do need a monumentally sentient meatball, which requires all of these things. So it seems to not just seems to let me craft these, so yes, we just need to do that. I think I've collected everything we need for the middle thing, which is the monumentally sentient meatball. I've chiseled everything correctly, hopefully. And is this, that's a fluid input, the item input? Yes, so is that going to work? Evidently not. I think that's what that was telling us, is that we need to surround the bee with this. Let's test it, because we've already got Sandman 366. So let me see a drone of him and see if it works if I surround him with it. Okay, here's Sandman. Apparently he likes compact machines. He's surrounded. Unless, what does he make? Sand, is it an addiction cookie I need to surround? I should have some of them. Addiction, I've got 32. Do I need to surround the cookie? Ah, so now it becomes a tribute to the meatball man. I see. So we need to, I don't know why it makes that noise. We need to take everything I just made and surround the correct bee with it. So that's more bee breeding for me. And as important information, this meatball is actually used to make the 5th order mythic fractal. So we'll have to keep all the bees and keep them running to ensure that we have enough to be able to make this easily. And apparently baguette is also one of the bees that we need. So that's actually 2 down, and I've bookmarked all the other ones, and it's just a bit of bee breeding away. So I'll get on with that and hopefully it won't take too long. So, a bit of time later, and I have now made all the bees that we needed. We have them all over here making their drops. I have put the drops in, is it this one? In this one. So we have a few of the extra drones. I'll probably just put these in here since this is where the drones will end up anyway. So I'm going to make a stack of each of them. I've already done this one, and there, we should be good. We've got 1 extra kitty smile than we need, and 1 extra AI art as well. So yeah, it wasn't actually too bad for bee breeding, really. It took a little bit of time, but it was fine. And to make them into tributes, we just put them in a crafting table and make them into tributes of Meatball Man. If I'm not wrong, which I often am, we should just be able to chuck all of these in here with some chaos wood. Oh, look, and there we go. And then if I look up meat, there we go, some monumentally sentient meatballs, which means we can finally make the summon of the undead gatekeeper. I've also realised we can now make this paparazzi camera since we have the monumentally sentient meatballs, and that should unlock extra botany artifacts. Which extra what? I don't really know what the artifacts are. To be quite honest, these 2? I'm not sure. This ritual needs to be done in the dark realm, so that's not how it works. It's obviously not. Is this prepared? No. I'm sure I've done stuff here before. Where's the actual altar thing? Okay, problem solved. Sort of. Apart from him getting hit by something. You? Yes. Well, anyway, problem solved. Once I've stopped being hurt, I can put everything onto these. And the slate of endless hunger. We do need a sacrifice. I've brought a squid, because why not? And go. I've got particles off, so that should work fine. Oh look, there's the guy. And ta-da! Here we have our summon of the undead gatekeeper. Woohoo! This one doesn't tell me where to use it, so can we just... I gotta be in the deep dark. Okay, that's been a while since I've been there. So in the deep dark we are. Is it... Oh yes, hello. I would have summoned you a bit differently if I thought you'd just do that. Has it gone? Oh, hello. I'll take you with me, please. I've sort of created an arena here, but it's not great because I'm not allowed to use my morning star in this dimension. Probably my own fault. So hello, mister. Are you just going to be a pain in the bottom to kill? I think so. Has he gone? Yes, I think this is the case. Well, I'll come back once he's dead. Come back. Okay, and he's dead. He got himself stuck in here, which was great. And now we have some prophetic paper, and we can copy that really easily, actually, because all we need is some dragon steel, and we've been making different sorts of dragon steel for ages. So there we go. Now we have plenty of prophetic paper, all we could ever possibly want. So ignore the fire. Our next job is to finish off the furnace dimension, which I should have done ages ago, but I didn't want to set fire to everything. I have turned the fire tick off. I don't care if it's cheating. I'm not burning my house down for a bit of furnace dimension. So now it's all in the system. I'll put the fire out and we can finish off the furnace dimension. Took a bit of time, but there we go. One infernal furnace cobblestone. So let's head to the furnace dimension. Here we are, back again. I'm not sure where to spawn this. Probably far away from all the other ones we spawned. I don't know why it snows in some places and not others. It is a bit odd. Well, let's just do it here. And the final furnace. So, oh, there's a door. Hello. Warning, warning. This boss is tuned around endgame gear. Do we have endgame gear? Not sure if we do, to be quite honest. We just give it a go. Let's give it a go. In we go. Exit arena here. Warning. The demon fiend will be invincible until defeating the moonlight. Mobs will keep spawning as long as the demon fiend is alive. Start fight here. Box time. Right, so let's give this a go. Oh, hello, furnace men. Where is your fiend I meant to kill? Is he in here? I assume Moonlight is in here. Very good. So I guess it's just a lot of killing? I've killed his friends, and now I've trapped him, so hopefully it won't be too much trouble to kill him. Okay, he died. He fell out the world, but I got what he wanted, and I got some other things. So I assume I need need this rubbish to copy it. That should have enough to copy it times. Oh yes, do. Perfect. Now we've got 57 of these and we can leave this place. Thank you, Furnace Dimension. You're finally complete. We also need 4 of the 5th order mythic fractal to be able to make the Gallifrey warper, and we've nearly got everything, but there's 2 things we don't have. We don't have the chaotic poppet, we don't have the master wizardry catalyst. So to get these, first we need the draconium prison, which I don't think we can craft because we need this thing, and we need fragments of creation, which needs other things, so I'll get on that. Sadly, we have to rely on the wizardry combiner for a lot of stuff because we need lots of crystal clusters or rainbow gemstones. This will speed it up by 20 times the speed, and we are very close to being able to make it. I just need to make these, which I should be able to do, I think. So yes, I should probably set up the Gorgon bee as well while we're here, just so that I think I've got a Gorgon bee. I'm sure I've got I do have a Gorgon queen, so I'll set her up so that we can get some of these Gorgon heads and see how it goes. So apparently the wizards are in Ferratu, so we'll have to head over there and find out where I've put their little thing. Now all I need to do is open them and steal one of each and we should be good. And here's our little setup for getting all the master ones into the system. We just have a quantum compressor here making diamond singularities, which get rock crushed into this dense diamond powder. The dense diamond powder will go into each of these villager trade exchanges, which each trade for one of the different ones, which just gets extracted straight into the system. But yeah, nice and easy, and now it will be easier for us to make the whatever this is called, Master Wizardry Catalyst. And now we should be able to make us one Elemental Harmonizer, which should speed up the Wizardry Thingy-mabob combiner by 20 times the speed, which will be incredibly good. So, perfect. Okay, that's way faster now, which is great because this was taking ages. So yeah, much faster, much better. Okay, we now should be able to make our Draconic Prison Key. Perfect. And to open it, we need to go to Lindenworm. So let's go. Okay, so in Lindenworm now, it is just as green as I remember it, so let's open this. Travel to X 1,000 at 1,000, okay. Okay, we're at the coordinates and is the thing, okay? Important, read these instructions. Make sure the structure is fully chunk loaded. Okay, it's not. So, that should be fully chunk loaded. I think it, yeah, sadly it's between chunks, but I couldn't help that. Use the summoner. The summoner? What's the summoner? Oh, that's obtained from the draconic prison key. Okay, I guess from this. Defeat all the bosses, come back here and click the button. Structure will disable itself afterwards. Stand here to collect your cookie and this. Ah, here's the summoner. Okay, so this is chunk loaded. Let me just make a mark on the map key so that we know where to come back to. Okay, let's teleport. Oh wait, it says come back here and click the button. Maybe we don't click it yet. I am at 10,000, and it's a good idea to float around 120. Stand on top of moss stone to start the fight. Okay, we're about there anyway, so that's fine. Moss stone, let's try this again. Oh, hello, Chaos Guardians. Wait, are these like the guys from... Oh my god. It is, it's the guys. I'm sure this is fine. It doesn't seem to hurt me as much as they did. There's the last one. Well, this shuriken's insane for these. God, what's happening now? I'm nearly dead. What's going on? Is there another secret one? So I think they're all dead, hopefully. Okay, so let's press the button. Oh, that just teleported me here. I tried to do it again, and I've lost one of them. I have absolutely no idea where it's gone. Really could... Oh, Chaos Guardian. Is it over here? No. Is he gone? He's like disappeared. His bar's at the top. Oh my goodness, why? Ah, I hear him. Why did he disappear? This is very annoying. I'm not very good at finding mobs and it's all green, so... Okay, I found him. Okay, he's dead. We've killed them all now. I'll wait till he's fully dead and then we'll go back. I'm not getting any cookie. Very confused. Is there another button I should be clicking? Can't see one. A little confused. Ah, this button. Yay, we got it. Okay, I was just blind. Nothing wrong with this, just my own silly billiness. Now we just need to copy the poppet a couple times just so that we never run out. Perfect. And now we can make 4 5th order mythic fractals. And that should be our 4 5th order mythic fractals. They were really not as painful as they could have been, and we just need to put them in these bits of the crafting table, and there we go. Our Gallifrey warper. We can go to Gallifrey after all this time. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Can't wait. So let's get going, I suppose. So just before we go, Gallifrey seems to be a very hands-on dimension. These are all the different things that you can find on Gallifrey, I think. So yeah, we've got a lot to look for, and we've got a core stone when we have the Everburner with the right 4 pigments, which the molten furnace in Gallifrey will guide us, so that's fun. Righty hodly, let's get going. As classically, I have spawned underground, so let's just go up and... Oh, well, it's a lot snowier than I expected. A lot snowier. That looks cool. So yeah, here's Gallifrey. We made it. We've got some... Is this just normal dirt? I thought we had special Gallifrey soil. No, it is. I just didn't pick any of it up. Do you have... Oh, strange dirt. And are you a special tree, or you've just got white leaves? Spruce wood. Interesting. Well, let's see what we can find. Well, this was quite evident from the beginning. Blocks of flesh. Do you think this has the fruit of flesh in it? I would imagine so. It's the sort of thing we can't break, which would suggest a boss, but... Also, I don't see anything in particular. Oh, here's some stuff. Aha! Enter the arena or reset the boss fight. Okay, boss time, I guess. Ooh, bit gross. I will make the necessary preparations. Right then, let's press this button. Oh, hello, gluttonous guys. Where's my Kikoku? You make the noises of the rainbow. I hate the rainbow. Well, they dropped the things that we want, so that's good. Some whacking later, and we have our fruit of the flesh. I don't know if we can... Oh yes, we can replicate it with some flesh. And the fruit of the gluttonous one. There we go. 2 of the things. I'm just going to put them in here just so we can marvel at our amazing collection of Gallifrey items. Up here, I think this is the Warrior Queen, which should give us the Warrior Comb. So that's actually the next on the list. That was very good. I actually don't know what the Warrior Comb does. Let's have a look. Oh, it makes sun blessings, which makes Gem of Ascended Warriors, which makes an Ascended Fractal, and also this, the Potato Smasher, and Imperfect Gallifreyan Ingots, and also this, Very, very useful, I think. Also, these blocks speed up the mythic excavation reactor. Interestingly, I was just taking them because I thought they looked cool. But they're actually useful, so that's nice. I don't know about everything else, though. I think I'll just pick things up and see. None of that's useful. This one has a button. Oh, hummus dealer. Dungeon tokens for nimble hummus dip. And what does that do? It's just fun. It's just fun, I think. Well, let's take him anyway, Mr. Hummus Dealer. Thanks. I found another button. Hello. Oh, I meant to kill you. Okay. Ooh, we got a Cronite chunk from him, which we can replicate with some jungle stone, so perfect. I don't actually know what any of these... Oh, that's also for the Gallifreyan ingot. Good to know. In case you were wondering, my favourite Doctor is probably David Tennant, but I've got a very big soft spot for Christopher Eccleston. Another button. Beep. Oh, hello, Mr. Warrior. I will just whack you until you die. He gave me a Thralium fragment, which I also assume is for this, and we replicate with corrupt stones. I am curious if I can lasso them and get what we want. So I'm going to spawn both of them again and try and just capture them. Hello. Beep. Yes, well, I got him. I guess we can test this out. This one's a bit more spooky and has strange grass on the floor. This looks cool. Let's... Oh, it's these guys. Oh, these guys just make me think of Lash, because when he did MC Eternal, they spawn constantly. So it's nice to see them in this pack. Okay, I killed him. He's dead, and I should get his face. Face? One face. Perfect. Never breaks. That's another one ticked off the list. So now we just need a couple more things. I can't actually make this while we're here. We do need to find the Molten Furnace in Gallifrey, though, so that's 3 more things to find. I found a thing. It has something that says more furnaces in. Ooh, Demon Furnace, Ultimate Furnace. Oh no, I can't remember. The right 4 pigments. I love furnaces so much. The furnace dimension was hiding many wonderful secrets, but the biggest of them all is yet evading me. The furnace rabbit hole is far from over. Oh, well, that's 2 ultimate furnaces and 2 demon furnaces. There's apparently a challenge, and oh, there's something. Oh, goop. I have no idea what's going on. Should we goop it? What is this? Fiery? Yeah. Is there something under all the goop? Oh, look, they've started doing that again. It wasn't... Maybe it's just certain things. There more goop in here? I actually don't know if there's anything in here, but it says, yeah, the Molten Furnace in Gallifrey will guide me. This is the Molten Furnace I had... Oh, these are pigments. Found them. So the pigments are teal, indigo, turquoise, and light mauve. I'm glad I'm so smart and figured that out. Another button. Press. And, oh, it's a vegetative warrior. Where's the Kikoku? Why do I always get rid of it? He died. We got a Cactium Slither, which, how do I replicate this? Terran Stone. Interesting. Let's catch one just in case. I think this is the last one. Yes. Oh, there's loads of these guys. Might take a minute. I didn't kill all of them. I killed a couple of them and we got the chaotic thingy-mabob, the last thing that we needed. So I think that's everything for Gallifrey. So let's, apart from going back for the core stone eventually. But yeah, perfect. We did it. Sadly, this does not work. However, what we will do instead is we need Terran, Corrupted, Jungle, and Shadow Stones. Corrupted and Terran are these two. These 2 are useless, so we might as well just not have them. And then we just need a jungle mob, which is stuff like a jungle spider or a jungle dram thing, and a shadow stone, which I don't think I can get from a mob. I think that's just... Oh, I can get that from Gallifrey. Interesting. So I guess we just need a jungle mob and then... Oh, there's loads of Gallifrey. Oh, I can get them all from Gallifrey. We don't need to do this at all. Interesting. While I'm looking for this, I've also noticed the best way to process these is through the recursive processor Arkenstone Crusher, which I'm sure we can make, and recursive life essence, which we've got infinite of anyway. So we'll be getting 64 gems per ore, which is plenty probably to do this easily. I've also realized I need 4 of these ones, because you need 4 to actually replicate it. So I will have to go back and kill a couple of the other guys. I should have checked before I left, but whatever. I'm sure I can find the structure again. I'm already on Gallifrey. It took a fair amount of time to find, but we now have our Gallifreyan ore excavator making us lovely stones. So yeah, now we just need to make the other thing to cook them up, and we should be good. OBS crashed my game, so I've had to relog, but we have the excavator set up and we are getting all the different divine ores. This area should be chunk loaded. It is perfect. So now we just need to set up the recursive processor. Okay, the system's all set up. We have our arcing crusher over here with a black hole tank full of recursive light essence, so that should keep us going for a long time. We have ores going straight into it. I've done this just for a filter, and not that, but everything else should go straight into the item output when it's created. This stores in some drawers across the way. They have void upgrades just because I didn't want some of these to block up the system, but they're fully upgraded, so we shouldn't really hit the buffer very soon, but it's fine. These are technically infinite ores anyway. These are the 4 that we'll actually be using, and they are connected each to an alloy furnace with the correct Gallifreyan item in each one of them. These are all on self-feed with a higher priority, so they should be constantly filled with what they are replicating, so we should never run out. And this is just automatic, and once these are full, this then goes into the ender chest, so that should help us make all the Gallifreyan thingy-mabobs. I've literally completely forgotten what it's called. These imperfect Gallifreyan ingots should be nice and easy to make now. I can now make imperfect Gallifreyan ingots. Perfect. Well, not perfect actually, imperfect. But there we go, we did it. We have the 1, which I don't actually know how many we need, or if it's a quest or anything like that. I only made 1 because we are waiting on just the stuff to keep replicating, so that should be fine. So yeah, for us to get the core stone, first we need to make the everburner, so I should have everything to be able to make that, yes, and then we need to just combine it with the 4 pigments, and probably in a vanilla crafting table, because that's normally how it works. So if I was correct, this should be our core stone. Yep, 1 secret furnace core stone. So time to go back to Gallifrey, I think. So I'm back on Gallifrey, ready to open the secret furnace core stone, and here it is. Very furnacey, very beautiful, and requires me to press a button. Beep. Oh, hello furnace guy. Okay, you need an everburner to give me a fractalite furnace. It's a shame I used my everburner to summon you, but once we have this fractalite furnace, I want you actually, do I have it? Good. I'm going to keep him on me. This fractalite furnace piece is actually what we need to make the fractalite furnace core, which is what we need to do. We need 2 of these to make the fractalite furnace, which eventually will make us the perfected Gallifreyan alloy ingot, which I assume will be very useful. Yes, useful. I think that's a good place to end today's episode, so thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.